Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your support. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance aside from the weekly or monthly tarot forecast that I offer on my channel, please head over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head over to northeasttarot.com. I do have it linked below in the description bar. And read about how I offer my private readings. I do still have available the 2017 yearly readings, so if you are interested in that, please head over there. I will be offering them for a limited time only. And also, please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign for these general tarot forecasts. These are just general forecasts, and I do recommend that you watch all three. If you do not know what your rising or moon sign are, I do have linked below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. So again, I just want to thank you guys for all of your support. I do wish you a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 16th through the 22nd. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. All right, Aries, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Fool. Oh, okay. So the Fool represents some sort of new beginning. It will require you taking some sort of risk or some sort of leap of faith, Aries. So for many of you, maybe you're walking out on a new path or you're about to walk out on a new path, but it does require some sort of risk. Now, the overall energy for the week, Aries, is actually the Nine of Pentacles. So this is very nice. So because this is a general reading, for some of you, maybe this is a new job, maybe you're being promoted, but there's some sort of risk attached to this, but it definitely could be financial as well. For some of you, maybe you're investing in something. With the Nine of Pentacles, this could be real estate for some Aries. For other Aries, this is going to maybe have to do with your love life. So this might be for some Aries, maybe you're newly single. The Nine of Pentacles for me is very much an independent energy. So for a very select number of Aries, you could be now single. You're walking out on a new path. Maybe you're with someone for a long time. You could have been in that relationship, staying in that relationship due to maybe financial security. And now maybe you're starting something new with the Fool. It just depends on, which Aries you are. You are starting out with the Seven of Wands here, which this is what I call that warrior spirit. So for some Aries, this is you wanting something very much. You're standing firm with what it is that you want. The Seven of Wands here, this is a person who is not going to back down. They're not going to settle. They're not going to compromise. Excuse me. Your energy is definitely coming through very strong here. So for some of you, you have two sevens here, or actually, I take that back. You actually have, wow, you have four sevens. You have all of the sevens. You have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, wow, and they're actually mirroring each other. We have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. This is crazy, Aries, wow. So seven, if you like to gamble, which you definitely have that risky sort of energy here with the Fool, and then also the Seven of Swords is a risky energy. So if you're a gambler, which I do not promote gambling, but if that's something that you enjoy, lucky number seven. So seven could be very significant here this week. Yeah, very, very interesting. So the number seven, so for some of you, you might have been dealing with a situation for 7 weeks or 7 months. Let me just see what I'm getting here. So this reading is from January 16th to the 22nd. So maybe right on the 16th, 6 and 1. is 7. So maybe right on the 16th, there could be something big that's happening here. Because we do have the Tower in the spread here. So the Tower represents something big, something major. So this can be a big life change. With the Tower, it's not always negative. This is very much a neutral card. It can go in either direction. But to be honest, with the 7 of Wands here and some of these other energies, this is something that I think you've been waiting on. For some of you, this is you investing in whatever this is. You've definitely put a lot of time and energy into this. It's some sort of massive change that you're trying to bring about, Aries. With the 7 of Pentacles, you very well could be waiting on this. You've definitely put a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy into whatever this is. You've planted those seeds, but you're waiting to be able to reap those rewards from, you know, your hard work, from those efforts that you've put into this. Now, for some of you, this is maybe a new home. The Tower can often come up in regards to a piece of property or real estate, and with the 9 of Pentacles here being the overall energy for the week, the 9 of Pentacles sometimes can represent real estate. So for some of you, this is maybe you wanting a particular home, or there's maybe a home that you want to move to. For some of you, maybe you want to move, you're maybe waiting on that communication that allows for you to move forward. And then there could actually be some maybe real estate investors, some Aries, that this is you maybe taking a chance. You could be buying a property. Maybe this is what you do for a living. You could be maybe some sort of real estate investor. Property could be very significant, but with the Tower here, this can be that very sudden, unexpected energy that's coming through. And with the 8 of Wands underneath it, for some Aries, you're definitely going to be hearing something very suddenly. This is definitely something happening very suddenly. And to be honest, oftentimes when we are waiting on something for quite some time, when the energy shifts, it can be a little unexpected, a little surprising here. So for some of you, this is definitely some communication that's coming in very suddenly with the 8 of Wands and the Tower. This definitely could be news or communication that's coming in. There could be a lot of Aries that maybe you're communicating a lot with another person. Let me just see what else I'm getting here. There could be some Aries that maybe you need to make a decision. You might be an Aries that has a lot of maybe options or a lot of choices in front of you. Definitely you could be like reassessing a situation, reevaluating something, making maybe a very significant decision this week. For some Aries, with the 4 of Cups, you could have received an offer, but perhaps it wasn't an offer that you were expecting, or it wasn't maybe what you initially wanted, to be honest. For some of you, maybe you have offers on the table, but it might not necessarily be something that you were interested in. There's this element of confusion or indecision for some Aries that's here. An offer could have come in quite unexpectedly with this energy here. And this doesn't mean you're going to turn it down for some Aries. Now, this could be business. This could be, you know, love as well. It's something that you're emotionally invested in. But then, you know, we do have the 9 of Pentacles here as well, and the 7 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is maybe very much business related. But there could have been maybe an offer that has come in, and for some Aries, maybe you didn't turn it down. This is you really contemplating that offer, maybe looking at what else is on the table here as well with the 7 of Cups, and with the 2 of Swords, very much needing to make a decision. But I do feel like for some of you, you could be having maybe some difficulties with narrowing it down, or some difficulties with maybe making that decision. So definitely needing to get grounded. You know, if you need to speak to friends or family for their advice, definitely do that. Definitely really take your time. If you're an Aries that has to make a decision this week, definitely get grounded. Yeah, if you need to talk to someone, definitely, you know, reach out. Because I definitely feel that for some of you, there's this indecision or this confusion with maybe accepting an offer. And for some of you, that quite possibly could be because it's not maybe what you initially wanted. Now, for some Aries, you might be trying to sell your home. The Tower can be that property that maybe you're trying to sell. This could be like an offer coming in on your house and you're not sure if you should accept it. It could be something like that. But with the Fool here, and then also the Seven of Swords is very much that risky sort of energy. There could be some Aries that maybe you are going to accept it if you're an Aries that is trying to sell your house. This could be you really listening to your intuition, and maybe towards the end of the week you could be making a decision to accept the offer, because ultimately with the Fool you're walking out on a new path. With the Seven of Swords, it's not always negative. This is that very risky energy. So for some Aries, maybe you're just taking a big gamble, or you're taking this big risk. The more negative side of the Seven of Swords is this can speak of, you know, someone being sneaky, someone trying to get away with something, or you at least suspecting someone of something. So, you know, for a very small number of you, this could be you relating to this energy in that way. You could maybe be finding something out here. Let me just see what I'm getting. Yeah, there could be a very, very small number of Aries that maybe you're finding something out. It could be a bit shocking, to be honest, with this energy. And with the Two of Swords, if this is relating to a relationship or even maybe even a business partnership, this could be you needing to make a decision whether or not you want to, you know, leave this relationship behind. So for some of you, this is definitely romantic. Here you could be finding something out, and this could be you making that decision to be single. For some of you, for some Aries, you could have been in a relationship, to be honest, that wasn't fulfilling. So if something is coming out into the open for a very small number of Aries, if that's how you're relating to these energies, you might have been in a relationship, to be honest, that was not emotionally fulfilling for you anyways. You weren't getting much out of it. And you know, you only have one life. So for some of you, I think that you are going to maybe make the decision to be single. You are walking out on that new path. And with you doing that, I mean, you really open yourself up to just many possibilities, honestly, to new love coming in. But overall, I don't see it being a bad week for you whatsoever. There's some Aries that, you know, maybe you're selling a home. There's other Aries that maybe you're trying to move to a new home. And then for other Aries, of course, this could be, you know, talking about a relationship here. Sometimes the Tower energy will come through when someone has been single for a very long time and they're meeting someone that literally is rocking their world. So if you're a single Aries that is doing good financially, the Nine of Pentacles is someone who really has things built up. This is a person who's living comfortably. They're in a really good place financially, but they necessarily don't have someone to share it with. So if you're a single Aries, to be honest, this could be you hearing from someone unexpectedly or you meeting someone unexpectedly. And then for some Aries, perhaps with the Four of Cups here, this isn't your usual type. Someone could be maybe asking you out and you're just not sure if you should go for it. So if you're a single Aries, definitely needing to take your time, listen to your intuition. Don't necessarily turn someone down right away, which I don't really see that. I think that for many of you, if that's how you're relating to this energy, you will take your time. And then some of you are going to accept, because ultimately with that Fool here, you are taking a risk. You are walking out on a new path. So I do see it being a good week for you. Financially, it's really going to be a good week for you. I see many of you, you know, within your career working very hard. Maybe having a little extra this week to spend on yourself or to spend on others. Emotionally, I don't see it being a bad week. I just think that some of you might be receiving an offer and it's maybe not what you were expecting. There could be a little of indecision here, a little confusion here, but nothing bad by any means. Aries, I think it's going to be a good week. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. Aries, additional guidance for this upcoming week. All right, so we have Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Very nice. So children could be very significant this week, Aries. Maybe you're an Aries that maybe you and your family are moving to a new home. There could be some Aries if you maybe just landed a new job. It might be actually working with young people or working with children. And if you're an Aries that maybe you've been trying to get pregnant, maybe you're an Aries in a relationship, you might have been trying to get pregnant, you need to hang in there. Things could be turning around for you quite suddenly. This is a beautiful message that is coming through for you, Aries. So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I wish you a wonderful week. Take care.